So, I like you, I go into a lot of companies and help them out. And, when you start asking them questions about, what's unique, have they thought about their brand? I get the blank looks on their faces because, typically they're just, I suppose, they're used to business coming in. They maybe do some networking. Their phone is always ringing, so they haven't really had time to think about their brand and what differentiates themselves. So, what's the start of that whole process?
Yeah, for us, it's asking a series of questions. So we have a brand strategy questionnaire. But what I tell most business owners is have a friend take a friend out to coffee or something or lunch and turn on your computer or your phone and record it and have them start asking you questions about your background. How did you grow up? How big was your family? What did you do as a hobby? Where'd you go to college? Why did you start a business? What are you doing this for? Because you could be doing a dozen other things. What do you like to do now? And when you ask 8 or 10 or 12 questions or have somebody ask them and you just start asking them and you get somebody who's a little inquisitive and say, really, what? Tell me about that. Why'd you coach soccer in college? Why'd you major in that? Right? There's always stories there. And what you find are there themes that start coming out, words that keep getting repeated. And you realize, oh, yeah, I never realized that all of that kind of ties together. And now what you have is the beginning of a story. And that story is going to separate you from everybody else in a very powerful way. And we can talk about a couple examples as we get into it. But that's where I would say, have a friend take you out and ask you just a lot of questions about your background. How'd you do how'd you get to where you are? What do you like to do? That's where you begin to understand what separates you. Because in business, really, okay, if we talk about commercial landscapers or home inspectors or electricians or plumbers, from a consumer's perspective, you're all the same. What's going to make me choose you? And at the end of the day, whether you're a landscaper or a lawyer, I'm going to choose you because I like you best.